What's going on, guys? It's Binner here and welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so today the Hypixel admins have released a very important forum thread on the forums once again, and that is the rules of Hypixel Skyblock. So as you guys know, over the past few months, you know, the Hypixel Skyblock rules have been kind of like a grey area. Like there's a lot of things that are quite unclear. For example, stuff like, is scamming allowed, or are we allowed to AFK on our island, stuff like that. We don't know whether it's bannable or not because some people get banned and then some people don't get banned. So is it bannable or not? We don't know. But today guys, finally things have been made clear. Like I think this was long overdue. I think the Hypixel admin should have made this entire rules thing clear a long time ago, but for some reason they have dragged it until today. But I guess better late than never, am I right? So yeah, today I'm going to be covering every single rule that has been announced in the Hypixel Skyblock rulebook. I guess you could call it that. I don't know what you call it, but now you might be wondering, Binner, why should we even care about the rules? You know, I'm a rebel, you know, I rebel against the rules. I do things my way. Well, here's the deal. If you don't follow the rules, you get banned, and getting banned is not exactly a pleasant thing. I mean, yeah, getting banned is a bad thing. I don't even know why we have to debate over that. There's no debate, okay? Getting banned is bad. So today, guys, I'm gonna cover every single rule and basically explain what it means and stuff so that, you know, things can be clear. And yeah, so let's get straight into it, guys. Alright, so rule number 1, AFK is allowed as long as there are no use of third-party items. So basically, there's always been a long debate over, you know, is AFK pools allowed or is AFK pools bannable? I mean, there's a lot of people that come up to me and say, you know, AFK pools are bannable. What you're doing is bannable. You should stop. Well, today, guys, it has been announced AFK pools are not bannable. But what is bannable is using third-party items or software. So what consists as third-party items? For example, auto clickers. I mean, obviously if you use an auto clicker, it's bannable. Or this might be highly debated over, but it's actually bannable as well. So if you put a weight on your mouse to basically hold down left click while you AFK, that's also bannable because that's technically a use of third-party items. Your weight is a third-party item. That's cheating and that's not allowed. So yes, so you're allowed to AFK, but as long as you're not putting any input into the game. So as long as you're not putting a weight on your mouse, as long as you're not writing a macro or whatsoever. In case you're wondering, AFK pools are allowed, Minecraft AFK systems are allowed, standing AFK on your island is also allowed for some reason, but that's obviously not gonna work. You'll just get kicked. That is not a strategy. Or farms that use vanilla Minecraft methods. So basically automatic farms. If you use redstone, that's also allowed, but redstone is limited in Skyblock because of their plugins, so I don't think fully automatic farms really works. Or cactus farms that are fully automatic, that's also allowed, but cactus kind of just sucks for money nowadays, so why even bother building one? And yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, AFK is allowed, guys. It's official, but you can't use macros or weights on your mouse or whatever. Yeah. Imagine macroing gas, guys. Haha, that would be a funny joke, isn't it? Alright, rule number 2. Trading across profiles is allowed as long as it is non-abusive and is not boosting your profile with specific materials or items. So what does this mean? Well, basically, you're allowed to actually trade across your profiles. For example, let's say you have a main profile with a lot of enchanted string, and then you create a new profile because you want to play Skyblock from the start all over again, and maybe you need to craft the Runan's bow in the new profile. So you need the enchanted string from your first profile. Well, in that situation, you're actually allowed to transfer the string from your first profile to your second profile, and that's completely allowed. You can do that. But what is not allowed is this. For example, you open up a brand new profile and you set up 5 new minions there, right? You set up 5 new minions there, and every single day you collect the materials from the minions and give it to your main profile. That is not allowed because that is boosting. Basically, you're using the alt profile to technically get more minion slots so that you could give yourself more materials every day, and that counts as boosting. So that's no longer allowed and you'll get banned for that. I probably won't get banned for that. You'll probably get your profile reset, which is pretty bad if you have a lot of stuff already, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that is not allowed, but transferring singular items just to help out your other profile, that's allowed. But if you're doing it in a way that's continually giving yourself items, that is bannable. Alright, rule number 3. Scamming is not allowed, but players are responsible for making informed and responsible decisions when trading materials and items. Basically what this rule is about is pretty much what I explained in my Is Scamming Bannable video. The idea is this, right? Scamming is not allowed in Hypixel Skyblock. So for example, if I agree to buy an aspect of the dragons from you for 6 million coins, I bid 6 million coins on your auction and you don't give me the aspect of the dragons, that is bannable. You'll get banned. But do keep note, small print they have beside, but players are responsible for making informed and responsible decisions, means when you get scammed, the scammer actually does get banned. However, you will not get your items back. That is the rule. So basically, you have to be careful when making a decision still, because technically, yes, you can get the scammer banned, but you lose your items. So you still rather not get scammed. Kinda like that. So yeah, it's pretty clear now. Scamming is now not allowed. There's no need to argue over this anymore. Scamming is very bannable. But the thing is, if you lose any items through a scam, you won't get them back. Rule number 4, gambling is not allowed. Now, I have no idea where this rule came out, but apparently, if you are doing like a Hypixel, I don't know, jackpot victory thing, where like everyone contributes 1 million to the pot, and then let's say you roll a random number generator and some random guy wins the entire pot, something like that. This kind of things is not allowed anymore. Now, honestly, I was kind of intending of, you know, maybe starting a gambling event with all of you guys, but I guess it's not allowed now because it's bannable. Now, I have no idea why they banned the gambling. Honestly, I think it's just because Hypixel Skyblock is supposed to be a family-friendly server that you're trying not to teach kids to gamble. I mean, truth be told, gambling is not a good thing to learn. Yeah, fair enough. But man, that ruins a lot of fun. Alright. Rule number 5, use of blacklisted modifications is not allowed. Well, I think this is like a general rule for the entirety of the Hypixel network, so it's not just the Skyblock. So yeah, basically you're not allowed to use mob aura or cobblestone kill aura. Well, what is cobblestone kill aura, by the way? Who in their right mind created a cobblestone? What? Okay, anyways, not gonna question it. And so yeah, aimbot is obviously not allowed, and client minimaps are also not allowed. So basically you can't use a minimap mod. I mean, minimaps have been banned on Hypixel like since the start, so that's also a thing that's banned across the entire network. So obviously it's gonna be banned in Skyblock. So yeah. Rule number 6, exploiting is actually not allowed. Well, this is also obvious because if you exploit and you abuse dupe glitches and stuff, then you're gonna ruin the economy and ruin the game for everyone. So obviously it's not allowed. Like, why would Hypixel willingly allow you to ruin their economy? Like, what? That being said, if you do find any exploit, report it on the forums, and if your exploit is game breaking enough, you might get a game breaker. So why would you risk getting banned if you can get yourself a game breaker? Alright. And rule number 7, I have no idea why this is a rule because it's not necessarily a rule, but compromised accounts are the player's responsibility. So basically, they have announced in this forum thread that if your account gets hacked and you lose all your items, Hypixel is not responsible and they will not return your items. So basically, if you ever get hacked, well, it's just too bad for you, man. Like, seriously, protect your accounts, guys. There's been a lot of cases where people's accounts are getting hacked recently, and it's kind of becoming a huge problem in Hypixel Skyblock. But then again, Hypixel can't do anything about this because the account is your responsibility. And they have also added that Hypixel has thought about adding two-factor authentication to Hypixel network itself, basically on the server side before, so that, you know, hopefully the account can be safer. But they realized that any attempt at trying to create a 2FA would actually decrease the player security, and for that reason, they will not be adding 2FA for Hypixel. So yeah, basically, don't be expecting Hypixel to add 2FA anytime soon. You guys have no idea what 2FA is about. It's two-factor authentication. Basically, it's like a second login, I guess. But yeah, they're not adding that because it actually decreases security. I'm not too sure why, but if any of you are tech experts, maybe explain it down in the comments and I'll pin it or something. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much all the 7 new rules of Hypixel Skyblock. Make sure you keep all these rules in mind, guys, and don't get yourself banned on Hypixel, and stay safe out there, alright? And so yeah, with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace out!
Drop it like it's hot.